Right, well, we're here on the roof, on the coach roof, and for now I have the solar panels just, well, I've got to strap them down properly, but they're just sit tied for a minute. Only set them up last night, ready for today, trying to configure them all. But for now, they're catch enough. They will eventually be mounted here. I'm going to get some pole in to come across from that stanchion to there, and then they're going to pivot like that, so I can fold them in and fold them up. Right. Let's go down below where the mess is. Now the wiring, obviously for here, for the panels, I've just tidied up for temporary, so they're not in the way, but obviously they will be tidied up properly when they're installed. Now, might need a bit of light. There we go. Right, let's start here. Have the smart shunt installed, powered on, blinking away, and that is the power lead, which I am tidying up in the process. That is coming off here. Now I have obviously the link cable for the second battery there. I got the main cable for the start switch there, and then I have these two, which is the solar input from the charge controllers there. So everything's fused up and running up. And then I have one going to number 2, and I have one going to number 1. And then they come from the fuse there, which then run along. And then for now, I've got that. And the same with the negative. And then I have the battery negatives going to the bus bar, where the bus bars all come down. See, -1 on the starter, and the other one comes through and goes on this, which is then linked to that via the smart shunt, obviously. So finally installed, everything is up and running. I've still got to put the charge controller in. There is space for it. It's not very big, but I would do that at some other date. But everything is running. Little lights are on, blinking away, so they are on bulk at the minute. It's a very cloudy day, so there's not much charge going in. Yeah, there's a bit of tidying up to do with the wiring. That's just as I was fitting everything, I've just cable tied, so nothing is dangling and getting pulled. We'll tidy that up. I will tidy all this up. But yeah, all up and running for the time being anyway, until I can set it up properly. But yeah, happy with that. So I've connected up the MPPTs, solar and the smart shunt, and now we are just going to get in the app. So I have my smart shunt at the top and the 2 MPPTs. So we're going to the shunt. This measures everything going in and out of the battery bank. Got to set the settings properly yet, but I'm there roughly. There you can see voltage is at 12.6, current 0.3 amps, because it's really cloudy. There's hardly any sun at all. Go into the history, it just shows you what has been used. It's only been running an hour. Trends, that's like a overview so you can see what's going in and out. The volts and amps come out of that. Actually, we go back into that. You can see it's sending via Bluetooth information, voltage and the current to the solar panels, to the solar charge controllers, which we'll see here. They're transmitting to Smart Solar 1 and Smart Solar 2. So we'll come out of that. Let's go to number 1. And we've got 3 watts coming in on this panel and 5 watts total coming in from this panel and the next panel. Voltage is running at 14, 15 volts, 16 volts. This is a very cloudy day. It's in a bulk state of charge. You can see the volts on the battery keep flicking because it's slowly putting amps in. It's a very small amount for now, but it's doing it. And again, all the settings for the MPPTs, which I've got to double check because I'm not sure they're exactly right. Well, they're not exactly right. Not as right as they need to be. They're close enough for now. So there we go. That is Victron Smart Shunt and Smart Solars.